So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our series of Karakas in Vedic Astrology, and already covered all the 6 Karakas. Now the last one is actually Darakaraka. That is the planet holding the lowest degree in your horoscope. So the planet that is going to be around 1, 2, 3 degree is considered as Darakaraka, or it may be like whosoever the planet that is holding the lowest degree in your chart. This is the identification, how you can actually identify this Darakaraka in Vedic astrology. Now after the identification, suppose you identify this planet in your horoscope. First of all, you need to check this planet not only in the D1 chart, also in the D9 chart. But first of all, let's try to understand what Darakaraka is and what kind of significations that are particularly connected with planet holding the lowest degree in your horoscope. See, Darakaraka is also known as the spouse significator, or all the qualities and the characteristics of your partner is going to be determined with this single most planet in your horoscope. First of all, directly you can connect the significance of the planet, okay? And as you know, there are total 9 planets in Vedic astrology, including Rahu and Ketu. So we are not considering the non-physical planets. We are only considering the 7 physical planets in Jamini Sutras, okay? So all the way from planet Sun, Moon up to planet Saturn. So these are the 7 planets. So you need to only identify the planet holding the lowest degree in that 7 weekday planets, okay? Now after the identification of this planet, first of all try to pick the significance of that planet. Like if Sun is up there, so Sun represents authority, power, independentness. If Mercury is up there, it represents communication, diplomacy, at the same time very calculative mind, okay? Even the share market, stock market, banking industry, financial sector at the same time. If Moon is up there, it represents healing industry, working in the healing sector. Moon also governs your emotional well-being, your capacity to connect with other people emotionally, your capacity to respond towards the emotional situation. If Mars is up there, so that is going to be a very aggressive planet. It represents a lot of aggression, decision-making capability. That is going to be very direct person, like a soldier mentality. So if soldier is going to kill someone, so that is going to kill that person. Mars is also going to be the planet that rules over the blood of the native. So what kind of a blood is present inside your veins, that is also seen through planet Mars. In the similar manner, if Jupiter is over there, full of wisdom, knowledge, even Jupiter is the planet that governs the medical side also, medical professions. Jivkarka, okay, study of living organisms are seen through Brihaspati. In the similar manner, if for example Venus is up there, beauty, fashion designing, even Venus is also the planet that represents occult sciences. That is astrology, numerology, palmistry. Venus also the planet that governs over the other aspects of the life that have to deal with lot of like imagination, farsightedness, lot of creative, maybe like in the field of designing also, event planning, event management. And lastly with planet Saturn, that cold-heartedness, that strictness, that amount of hard-working attitude. Now, first of all, I told you pick which planet is and try to directly go into the significance of that planet, okay? Now, as I told you, there are total 7 planets and I have explained you little bit of significance of every planet. So, whosoever is going to be your spouse or your life partner, you will find the significance related to that planet inside your spouse or your life partner. Or in a way, I will tell you one more thing. You are going to be actually more attracted towards that individual that is represented by your Darakaraka. You can also predict this thing with the help of Parashari astrology also, because first house is you and 7th house is your spouse or life partner. So first house is you. For example, you are Aries ascendant. So the natural qualities of Mars is going to be present inside you. It means then you are more attracted towards a Libra personality, more Venusian planet, that is more soft structure, because positive negative charges, they also tend to attract each other. Now in this similar manner, Darakaraka is the planet where you feel most attraction, okay? So if the qualities of any one girl or boy that is linking with the Darakaraka, it means that is going to be the first perfect match for you, because here you are going to have difference like that positive and negative charge up there. So Darakaraka is similar the planet where you are going to feel more and more inclination. And I will tell you one more thing, this is absolute truth. All the qualities and characteristics of the Darakaraka is present in your horoscope. All the qualities. Now these are the internal characteristics, okay? I'm not talking about external personality traits. I'm not talking about whether she is going to be good looking or that thing. That thing, if you want to check, directly pay attention towards the 7th house of the Navamsha chart. The planet that are actually posited in the 7th house of your D9 chart. This will give you the exact indication of what kind of a like bodily structure is going to be. If like Mars is up there, so like a very curvy body or very masculine kind of a structure is up there. If Saturn is up there, very lean, tall personality. If for example planet like Venus is up there or Moon is up there, very beautiful eyes, very curvy kind of a structure is going to be there. So in this manner, the physical traits are going to be determined with that area. But Darakaraka is going to tell the internal significance of your partner. Now it doesn't matter, like for example, if your Darakaraka is very well posited and forming a Lakshmi yoga, wealth giving yoga in your horoscope. So it's not necessarily like exalted planets is going to give you a very wealthy spouse or wealthy life partner. That is also not the case. Because wealth is not something which you find internally, that is externally. Although there are internal wealth also, but nowadays the physical money, physical currency is somewhat lying outside. So outside thing you cannot check with Darakaraka, only the inside trait you can check. Now the more stronger your Darakaraka is going to be, it means the more amount of strength and dignity is going to be present inside your partner. Even they will not be able to compromise upon their value systems. This is the single sutra which I'm giving you. And when I'm saying they are not be able to compromise on their belief systems, it means Darakaraka is very strong. I know many individuals, they are not compromising their belief systems, but some will compromise. So if that some will compromise, it means Darakaraka is going to be weak. That is why your spouse or life partner is compromising. If your partner is not compromising, or like if she's or he is also going to be very strict with his own ideologies, with his own belief systems, like this is correct, so that is correct. If this is wrong, that is wrong. So that straightforwardness, or that particularly that attitude where you have the capacity to tell other person like this is wrong and this is right, upfront to their mouth. Now this represents the dignity of Darakaraka, is really very powerful in your chart. Irrespective of the planet, I will tell you. Because if the planet holding the lowest degree in your chart, this is also known as planet in the Balavastha. I have already made videos in the Atmakaraka, so I have explained you the concept of Balavastha and Vriddhavastha. So Balavastha is the planet is at a 0, 1, 2, 3 degree. Bal mean balak, just like a child. So child is going to be little bit immature also, or that child is going to be having lot of qualities. Like childish traits are going to be there inside this planet. So they are not very overly mature kind of a planet. Whereas the planet holding the highest degree at 27, 28 or 29th degree, these are the Atmakaraka planet. It means that is the highest degree. So that planet have covered most of the distance, so that is going to be most mature planet. This is the planet in the Vriddhavastha. Vriddh mean old age. Old age mean the planet that is in the old age, that is very mature planet. Now these planets, specifically the 0 degree, 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees, the planets that are posited up to that circle, they are particularly known as the Balavastha of the planet. And Balavastha is the representation of the immaturities of the planet. Now whosoever that planet is going to be, that is also going to be the reflection of immaturity towards that area in your spouse or inside your life partner. Now belief system, I told you, that is somewhat different, but that immaturity part is actually going to be seen from that particular area. For example, Mercury is becoming that planet holding the lowest degree, and Mercury is at 3rd degree, maybe 15 minutes, and then. So for example, if Mercury is even it is well posited in your chart, you will see that childish traits is going to be present inside your spouse or life partner. And if Mercury is communication, so at the time of communicating, they know how to do that communication, or they are going to say something where they need to like not be able to say that things. So this is the capacity. This is just like a child. Child, if you see to 1, 2, 3-year-old small babies, okay, toddlers. So they are not having the concept of if I'm going to touch something that is hot, if I'm going to touch something that is cold. No, their subconscious mind is not programmed yet. They are experiencing everything. So this is similarly connected with the Darakaraka, because Darakaraka is not only the reflection of the qualities of the spouse, this is also the internal reflection of your qualities also, because that is actually first of all present in your chart. So this is also going to be the representation of how well you are towards that particular area. Now, for example, there are total 12 houses in Vedic astrology. You need to even identify like which house my Darakaraka is posited. Suppose it is posited in the 3rd house. So this is the planet which is going to gain exposure towards 3rd house activities most of the time. If 3rd house is social media, social websites, even the marketing, communication, all the like branding platform, sales and marketing, so you will definitely going to gain most of the exposure in your life towards that particular area. If it is posited in some other houses, it means your exposure is going to be a bit high. This is just like a child, okay, that planet in the Bal Avastha. So what Balak is going to do, Balak is going to be full of curiosity. Atmakaraka is not a planet that is full of curiosity, because that planet have experienced everything. That is why that is Surya, planet Sun is the natural Atmakaraka. That is giving you light, okay, showing you pathway, because that planet have experienced everything. Whereas Darakaraka have not experienced that things in much detail. This is a newborn planet in your chart, so that want to experience everything. This is similarly by that only this planet is actually interlinked with your spouse or life partner, because that is also going to be little bit immaturity, or it shows the immature side of your spouse or your life partner. Now, at the time of horoscope matchmaking also, specifically, I don't know what other astrologers do, but if any person come to me for horoscope matchmaking, I personally do the horoscope matchmaking of Darakaraka at the same time. And I also do whether the Darakaraka, if it is one side is malefic, one is benefic, their strength and dignity and their house placements also, because that will help us to show the exact picture in your life. Even don't fail to check this planet in the D9 chart. This will help you to identify more with regards to this planet in the both in the D1 and in the D9 chart. Now you also need to pick your spouse or life partner. Suppose you are married, okay, or maybe if you are having your boyfriend and girlfriend with you, pick up their charts. Now pick up their Darakaraka and understand whether that Darakaraka is characteristics are matching with me or not. Now pick up your Darakaraka and then identify whether that qualities and characteristics are matching with that person or not. Most of the time in the initial stages you fail to recognize it. Like I'm having other qualities also, but how can I actually recognize, like most prominent qualities are only going to be of Darakaraka, because in Vedic astrology 7th house is there, 7th house lord is up there, Venus, that is spouse significator, is over there. So there are many things, but I told you Darakaraka is only the internal trait of a person. That is not the external self which you can check, that is only internal self. And internal self you can only explore if you live with that person. Only in this manner you will be able to understand, okay, like maybe I'm going to compromise at this point, but my spouse is not compromising. So it means her Darakaraka must need to be very strong. Also the significance of the planet, as I told you initially, Moon, Mercury, Jupiter, whosoever that planet is going to be, I will tell you one very important thing here. The significance of that particular planet, after you being getting married, that is also getting properly enhanced or channelized in your horoscope at the same time. Because Vedic astrology is a very interconnected subject. Both husband and wife planetary alignments, they are thoroughly interconnected with one another. So there is going to be huge impact of husband planetary alignments over the wife's life and wife planetary alignment over the husband life. So this is also going to show the connectivity between both of your charts. If for example you are right now confused with regards to choosing your career, or what kind of core profession that both you can do. If you want to indulge into the partnership with business with your spouse or life partner, pay attention towards Darakaraka. That is going to help you to understand the strengths of your own planet, and the planet that are bit immature, like Darakaraka is immature planet. So these planets have the capacity to actually take firm decisions without thinking much about the consequences, and only then you have the capacity to create something much better. Atmakaraka is not the planet that will help you to take that immature decision, whereas this is the planet that is acting as a savior factor in your chart. If you want to do experimentation towards the Darakaraka planet, in which house that is posited and along with its significance. So that is going to be very, very good for you. So now I hope something with regards to Darakaraka are cleared in this particular video. Now if you are having any queries, any consultations, you can feel free to contact me at my email ID. Even if you are having any other special consultations of like share market, stock market, so don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I will try my best to respond you back as soon as possible. So till then, please subscribe my channel below. Make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. You can definitely check the playlist up there. I have made all the videos, so that is going to be complete Gemini Karakas, and I'm going to now start the Navmash series very soon. Okay, so till then, please take care of yourself and Hare Krishna.